What's going on, YouTube? Shit, I hope y'all can see me, man. It's been like 5 days since my last video. Bro, really, your boy been thinking about a lot, man. Shit, I've been seeing a lot. Like, a lot of things on social media just been... It's crazy, man, but we ain't gonna talk about that this video. We could say that for another video about just the social media and what's been going on recently. You know what I'm saying? But, what's up, man? Like, I really want to talk to you today about just growing up, you know, like as a kid, when you may ask your parents for certain things, or, you know, you just want to do certain things as a kid, and you kind of always couldn't because your parent was always there, or there was always authority figure there that just would say no all the time. You ask for candy, son, they be like, hell nah, boy, you got like 6 cavities, boy, what you talking about, some candy? You know what I'm saying? Or telling your ass to go to bed. It's like 8 o'clock. What I'm going to bed for? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's mad early. They tell you to go to bed. You feel me? So, yeah, you always, as a kid, you always think like, damn, man, I wish I was older. You know what I'm saying? You know? Like, I wish I was older. Or I just wish I had my own apartment. Or just really that kind of you wish you was older type feeling. And as a kid, I used to say that all the time. Like, you know, when I get older, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And I was saying that not knowing how hard it really is to survive out here when you get older, you know? Now, I'm only 20 years old, by the way. I turned 21 in August. But, bro, life got real for me at 18 years old. So, you know, it was a slap in the face in a way. Just really seeing how the world is, really understanding how the world works. And the crazy thing is, I'm still understanding how the world works. I'm still learning things about this world, you know. And I mean, I'm not saying, you know, someone has everything down to a T, like have a perfect understanding in the world, but there's a lot of individuals who are much older who has an understanding of the world, right? But I remember those days as a kid. I always wished to be older. And now the more I get older, the more I'm like, damn, in a way I kind of wish I stayed a kid, right? Because it ain't just about the physical, right? Even as a kid, emotionally, mentally, I didn't go through a lot of things emotionally and mentally like how I go through now, you know? And it's like, I mean, I have to thank my parents for that. You know what I'm saying? My mom especially, she made sure I was straight. She made sure, you know, I didn't really understand the struggle that she was really going through. So once I got older and I start to struggle myself in a lot of ways, I'm like, damn, you know, I really looked at my mom like, man, she, you know what I'm saying? She's strong, like she real strong to go through all this while having a kid and making sure the kid get raised right, you know? I grew up without having a father, so it was mainly always her around. But man, like, I just think it's like 12 o'clock in the morning right now. I got work in like 5 hours, but I can't sleep, you know? If you still in high school, man, middle school, I don't know who watched my videos for real. I don't really know the age range. But if you are a young man, really cherish the time you have, right? Make smart decisions so that when you get older, it'll be less hard for you. And even if you're older, watch this video. Say you're older than me, 25, 26. Truly, I don't care what age you're in. Just know that the older you get, the harder it gets. And I'm sure I don't have to tell you that. I grasped this lesson when I was 20 years old. But no, really 19. I grasped this lesson when I was 19 years old. I know a lot of you that are older probably already know this. Like, it only gets harder the more you get older. But I need y'all to really grasp that lesson. Understand that if you don't put forth the work now, it's only gonna get harder later. You got it. whatever dreams or goals you want, right? Or that you want to achieve, you have to start putting in the work now. When I was 18 years old, I didn't understand that. I didn't understand the word. I didn't understand what taking action will do for my future. I was always a short-term type of guy. Like, if it'd make me feel good in the moment, I'd do it. I only recently, when I mean by recently, like maybe 8 months, 9 months, understood what really taking action meant, what really taking your life seriously meant. You know, how to internalize a lot of things, like why certain things happened to me or why I didn't achieve the outcome that I wanted. And it's because I never really put in that work for real. And then there'd be times like tonight where it's like, damn, I look at younger pictures of me and I see that light in my eye, you know. I had that smile. The smile was real. The light in my eyes was, you know, like it looked like I didn't understand pain. I didn't know what pain was. When I look at those pictures and I look at me now, it's like, damn, man. You know, you ask yourself, like, what happened? And you can't even give yourself a true answer. All you could say is, like, life just happened. And, you know, I finally got what I wanted, though. I always wish to be older, you know. I always wish I want to be, I want to be 21. I want to be older. I want to do this, I want to do that. Now look at me, I'm older, man. And, I got no shame in saying it, but your boy's just surviving. So yeah, y'all, you know, this ain't finna be no long video. I ain't finna talk your head off. But really, what I'm saying, man, is just cherish everything. And most importantly, your time, right? What you doing in a moment, right? Because it's precious. It's valuable. The time you get now, you will never get back. It will never be February 7th, 10 o'clock again, 2026. It will never be. That day is not gone. It's behind us. Right? I'm just giving an example. Right now it's like 12 in the morning, but I'm just giving an example. Like, you don't get those days back. You know, and a lot of people, even me, because I catch myself here and there. I fall into this cycle of social media and work, or games, work, and social media. I fall into this cycle, right? It's so easy to fall into that cycle. Then you realize you wasted so much time that you could have put forth elsewhere. So yeah, man. Shit. If you are young, cherish those years, man, because you'll be older a lot more than you'll be younger. Those young years ain't forever. So you know what I'm saying, use this time now to really put that work in, man, and stop taking things to an advantage. Stop saying, oh, I'm young, I got time, because you're going to wake up, and you're going to wake up one day, you're going to be 30 years old. Shit, I woke up today and was like, damn, yo, it felt like yesterday I just graduated. Like, how I get 20? How time fly by like that? And if you're older, you still got time, man. Any day you wake up on the face of this planet, man, you're given time, bro. God has given you opportunity to change your position, man. So just change your mindset and work towards whatever your goals are. And no matter how hard it gets, if you do fall, because I'm gonna be realistic with y'all. People tell you don't fall, right? Or do this so you don't fall. There are gonna be times where you do fall. There are gonna be times when you think about falling. You have to be able to have the heart and the will to get back up and keep going. Because there are many times where I fell. But those times that I fell, they don't define who I am. They don't define my future self. So I gotta get back up. I gotta do this for my younger siblings, for my mom, for my family, right? For my brothers. And just for people in general, people that I don't know, right? I want to donate, I want to help other people. I want to change other people's lives, right? I'm talking to y'all because if I could be some help, I want to help y'all. But yeah, I'm outside again with it, y'all. It's low-key cold as hell, but shit, that don't matter. If I could trade, right? If I could make a deal, shit, be the coldest you've ever been for like 10 minutes and 40 seconds. And you'll get success, I do it. You feel me? But life don't work that way, man. Let's be realistic. Let's focus up. Let's work hard. Let's get to this bag. Let's value our time. What I mean by value our time, I mean value your time. These women, these gangs, social media, we all gonna talk about it in a different video. But y'all know what I'm talking about, man. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, and hey, it's your boy Iman. I'm out.